feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. So this is something we kind of got to get a hurry on. So I found these two Diamond Audio matching set amplifiers, and I bought these at, and I'll show you that thing. This was a Salvation Army find. And buddy told me about these, and they were hiding behind the jewelry glass case behind it on like a bookshelf way down at the bottom. And I got a pretty sweet deal on it, and we'll go over that. But the reason why we've got to get to these really quick is because they give you a couple of days. They gave me, I don't know if they give everybody, a couple of days, check these things out, make sure they work, and they will return them if they don't work. So that's pretty cool. So let's take a look at these things. So these are made by Diamond Audio. I'm not sure where they're made. So there is a good possibility these were designed by Robert Zeff. And if these are similar to like Arc Audio and some of the other stuff, then what these may be is a quote unquote American assembled amp, meaning that most of the stuff, the boards and everything, were probably made Korea, China, or someplace and brought over here and put together, kind of like what they did with Arc Audio and stuff like that. So these things do state that they are, engineered and designed in the United States. So they're probably made in China, maybe Korea. I don't know. We'll open up, take a look at them. So anyways, these are their D3 series, and I couldn't really find a lot of information on these things. And I think most likely these things were built, manufactured around the 2005 era. Okay. Reason why I think that is, this amplifier here is a D3 500.4. So this one is a 4-channel, and it's a class AB amp. So, AB amps kind of went away at, 2004, 2005, they were pretty much done. So, especially with, the big manufacturers and stuff. This is a monoblock. This is the D3 1000.1 monoblock, and it is a class D amp. So these things are pretty cool. So I got the spec sheet here. This amp, the 500.4, is 75 by 4, and obviously this one's 1000 by 1, but that's at 1 ohm. So it's 400 by 1 at 4 ohms, 600 by 1 at 2 ohms, and 1000 at 1 ohm. So we're gonna open these things up because I haven't tested these, I haven't fired them up. I like to open them up, take a look inside, make sure there isn't anything obvious damaged on them, and check them out. And maybe there's some identification on the board where they were made or some sort of whatever thing. It's kind of neat to take a look inside these things. And then if they do check out all right, we'll do a little sound test, and then we'll get to the dyno. So let's check this out. All right, as you can see, we got these from Salvation Army store. Get an idea what I paid for them. This is gonna be the monoblock, the 1000-watt monoblock. And it looks, 1000-watt monoblock inside. I don't really see, anything crazy, whatever. We got SD capacitors. We got a lot of them, not very big. I guess I have to filter it out. One thing that I'm curious about is this. This looks like some sort of a relay or some sort of a something or another. I'm not sure what that is. So anybody have an idea, go ahead and leave a comment on what some of these things are inside the amp. I'm not really familiar with. We do see Diamond Audio on the board. I don't see a date anywhere on any of these. And we got some discoloration here, but I think that's just some sort of glue or some sort of something. Hopefully that's not a problem, but nothing looks with a flyby too horrible. So we're gonna go look at what I was told, and on the information, was that these are Class AB amplifiers, but this does not strike me as a Class AB amplifier. And one of the things is the number of transistors on it. This is a 4-channel amp, and you know, you've got your, I'm going to say your input section, output section, I don't know. But we've only got 4 transistors, 4 transistors, 4 transistors. Each channel, input and output, 4 transistors. So I thought there was a chance that this being a Robert Zeff design, it might be similar to like an ARC audio amp. So I opened up an ARC audio amp that I have that is a similar vintage, that is also, well, is a Class AB and also designed by Robert Zeff. And you can see here, ARC Audio 2002, okay? And if I pan out, you can see that these amps don't resemble each other in any shape or form or whatnot. So anybody that knows anything about amps, you know, let me know. If this, is this truly a Class AB? I have seen them with these Korean amps with these resistors like this, and I might go through some of my amps and see if I have one that looks like this inside. But anyways, let's get these things hooked up. Let's see if they work. All right, we got them all wired and ready to go. We're gonna hit the switch. Let's see if we got some lights that come on. Yeah, they both turn green. That's a good sign. Let's see if we got some music ready to play. You can see me riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Coming to us out of the young generation. All right, so we've got both amps are on, but the subwoofer, we got no sound. So let's check our connection. Well, we apparently don't seem to be having anything coming out of the subwoofer. Well, I think we got bad news. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So sometimes a good bargain's too good to be true. So, you know, someone donated these things, you know, to the Salvation Army, and you know, probably pulled them out of the vehicle because the monoblock's dead. It's got input, it's got everything, it doesn't go into protect, it just has no output on it. Now both front and rear work fine on the 4-channel amp, so I think I'm gonna take them back. I don't really see any value, even if they refund me for the monoblock. I don't really see that amp as being something I really want to hang on to, you know, even at like, you know, $40 or whatever. So anyways, you know, keep the hunt going, keep looking, man. This stuff's out there, and you know, go find it, use it, play with it, enjoy it, you know, why not? So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys next time.